And this next fight, we have Rinya Nakamura, who's probably the best prospect coming out of Japan right now, taking on Carlos Vera, who they're bringing in after not winning the Contender Series and losing in his first fight. He had a decent fight, though. He had a back and forth fight with Brad Katona, but this is cannon fodder for Rinya Nakamura personally. I mean, you look at Carlos Vera, he's a Taekwondo karate guy that likes to move around on the outside, throw a lot of kicks, and time you with some slick counter punching ability. But he's never had great wrestling. He has okay grappling, like he has a good guillotine. It seems like he could stay fairly safe off his back, but he can be taken down fairly easily. You see him going for a lot of leg locks as well, but in this fight, it's like if you can't defend the takedowns of Nakamura, it's going to be tough. I don't see him being able to use those leg locks or submission game off his back to create scrambles and sweep or submit Nakamura. I think he's going to have too good a base and too good a grappling knowledge for that to happen. And another thing is he's 36 years old, so he's on the older side, whereas Rinya is 28. He's only getting better. Rinya is a former Japan national team wrestler, very explosive guy. He could shoot it on the legs. He can get takedowns on the upper body. He has power in his hands. His striking is still a work in progress, but he has the ability to knock you out with one punch. And on top, he likes to kind of attack the arms, go for not the greatest submissions at this point. I don't think he has a super great ability to finish via submission on the ground unless you kind of just quit because he's overwhelming you. But that's to me the bigger question in this fight. Is it going to go over 1.5 rounds? Is it going to go to decision? Because that's the value to me on this fight. I think this fight could go over. We saw Rinya in his last fight with Fernie Garcia go all 3 rounds. So could be a sneaky play to have Rinya by decision or the fight goes to decision or something like that. But either way, I think Rinya Nakamura is going to get the win here and look very dominant.